Johnny Hell in the house bringing all the laughs. Polly Doink with the jokes, a master of craft. Sexy Doink got the puns making everyone roll. Doinktown podcast taking over the...
And you're gay, right?
Yeah.
We're
Cool.
Hey everybody, welcome to
Hey, guys.
Doinktown. This is Johnny Hell.
Don't say any bad words, okay?
Okay.
I'm looking at you,
We-
Zach. You're
we don't.
You're the serial
I
cusser
know.
on this
It's always
podcast.
me. Usually me, but I'm
And
not going
welcome-
to say any bad words.
And welcome everyone to Doinktown. I'm Johnny Hell. This is Polly P Doink
I'm the PD head.
and Zach Z Doinky.
Hello.
That is one big pile of shit.
And there's our first cuss word.
Hey, we're
That doesn't
dangerous.
count.
We're bad. We're
Yes, it counts,
bad
of course it
boys. We are
Dude,
bad.
you know what's crazy is I don't have access to half of the soundboards, so
Oh, you know why? Because
Oh,
I
darn.
stopped paying the
yeah, I
$39 I
forgot
was
about
paying
that.
a month.
we just got it. That's fine.
Cut
We
that,
just got to
cut
go
that,
through
cut
and
39.
Yeah, we can.
Jesus.
It's expensive. Yeah, dude.
these.
Discord is no
I
cheap
forgot you
affair.
mentioned that.
Yes.
Anyways, welcome to Doinktown. We are
me
the
$200.
lords of Doinktown, and we've got a ton of
And we
stuff
are broke.
to talk about.
Cannot afford $39. So if you are listening, please send us $39 cash. All right, continue.
My voice is back, you guys,
month.
I think. Do I still sound froggy? I can't tell. I feel like it's going away a little bit.
You sound great.
I wouldn't have ever said froggy.
I was feeling
uh,
a little under the weather when we recorded last week. And it immediately, like, as soon as I posted everything, I was just, like, in bed, just like, I'm sick now. I didn't even realize I was sick when I hit record, but after I had talked for an hour, and my throat was, like, on fire, I was like, I'm sick.
Well, hey, talking to me and Zach for an hour will do that to you.
Oh, yeah, you guys were getting me nauseous, baby.
Yeah, you left Paul, and he was like, man, I'm so glad we went ahead and did that because actually no, that's what I was about to say doesn't make sense. But we made it a lot worse. You're right. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
yes.
make you sick.
Well,
We
you
make
guys,
you sick to your stomach.
you're always working my throat muscles out, you know?
And what do you mean by that exactly?
I mean, you're stretching it out, gaping it.
Why are you gay?
Gape? Gay? I put the gay in gape.
Okay.
All right.
And we're off to a good start this morning.
So
It's exciting.
you know, my week has been pretty interesting. I was sick as a dog for 2 days. I called out of work.
Who the
And-
hell cares?
The reason
Oh,
I'm
there's
bringing
an
this
echo on
up is because I watched a lot of movies, and I kind of want to talk about them. You guys want to hear about them?
I guess so.
You know
Why not?
we do. Are they
I got
all
nothing else.
old movies that you already know about?
It's like the most popular movies of all time you watch. and
Like
you're
the
gonna
ones
talk about how
you
Jaws is
definitely
one of the
sent us
best
a picture
movies.
of, and you're like,
Maybe like Jurassic Park.
and
Have
we
you guys
probably
ever
already
seen
put them on
Jurassic
lists
Park?
on podcast.
Well,
Oh, you guys have heard of this little movie called?
speaking of classic movies, I watched RoboCop. Fuck you guys, I'm barreling through past what you're saying. I watched RoboCop. What do you guys think
Again?
of RoboCop? Again,
Awesome,
of
great.
course. I only
It's a
buy
fact-
movies that are highly rewatchable. Okay.
RoboCop
I've never-
is a fantastic movie.
Thank you. You never watched this?
I've
Zach?
never seen all of it. I've seen like parts of it. It's one of those
Ooh,
I've
highly
seen it on
recommend.
TV.
Oh, it is one of those movies that got played a lot in the basic cable days. But
Dude.
you want to watch this one on DVD, 4K preferably, because
When
it
they,
looks awesome.
When the big robot cop
I got you.
shoots that guy full of bullet holes, is it James Woods?
It might be actually. No, I don't think
Is it
it's
James
James
Woods?
Woods.
I don't think it is. It's one of those kind of guys. But when he gets shot up by that cop, by the robot, that is
Oh,
my
dude.
favorite scene in any movie.
Oh, you
ever.
mean like the opening
gets-
scene when they're showing
Dude,
the
he-
S29?
when he
Yeah.
dies, and then they bring him back as RoboCop.
Oh, you
He
mean
gets-
when Murphy gets
Oh,
killed?
When Murphy gets killed, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that scene
Dude,
is
it's
nuts.
so good. It is such a great scene. He gets shot like 900 times. You're like, is it over? And he's still getting shot. Everybody in the room is like, oh god!
Dude, yeah, and that one guy that's like,
Can you pull that scene up?
he's got the goofiest laugh ever. I might be able to pull that up. Yeah, let's see it.
Get on that, Jamie.
But yeah, here's the cast. Classic guys. We got Red from that '70s show, dude.
I do love
Classic
that.
men.
We are going over one of the most popular movies of all time.
Hey
And
man,
just-
Gen Z
Who's
don't
it?
know. These Gen
that
Z
Steve
don't know.
Harvey?
These fucking Gen Alpha don't know.
No,
These are the
Paul.
guys watching
Okay, I
shitty
didn't
YouTube
say that.
podcasts, man. People
Cut
gotta.
that.
We're learning, people, how great RoboCop
Is that old Adrian Brody? I don't have it zoomed in, so the
Old?
dude in the middle at the
It
top
does.
just looks like old Adrian Brody.
All right, and
does.
I'm let's see here. I'll see if I can bring up the scene.
Wait,
of-
go back real quick to the cast. In a second.
Yeah, let's see, RoboCop.
Okay, he's looking up RoboCop. This is all. See, I see you got Pootie Tang up there.
All right, now go back to the cast just real quick before you
All right,
play.
what you
this
got?
song.
What you got? Who do you got for us?
Why,
Scene
you
where
gotta be
Murphy
some
gets
kind of...
All
It's not
right,
it. Wrong scene.
all right. What am I looking at? Oh, you want to see the cast?
Yeah, real quick again. That's not no. It would. I think it's up
Terrible
in the other tab
pro-
over there. It's in the tab
Yeah.
over there. You could just open the tab all
Huh.
the way to the right, but okay. So
Yes.
yeah, it's got Ray Wise, the dude from Tim and Eric, and a bunch of other fun Adult Swim things.
Oh yeah. Ray Wise, he's most famously
Ray.
known for being Laura Palmer's dad in Twin Peaks.
Mm.
Well,
Yeah, most
he's in a
famous
bunch
for
of
that
Tim and
role.
Eric he's in a bunch of Tim and Eric stuff.
I swear that looks like Steve Harvey though. From this distance,
Click on
it's
him
not
real quick.
blowing
Make
up
sure
on
it's the
my
Tim and
screen.
Eric.
Yeah, this
He's
is
in a
the
bunch
guy
of
you're
adult
thinking of.
stuff,
Yeah, he
right?
was in Tim and Eric's $1 billion movie.
yeah. He's hilarious. That dude's funny.
Yeah, he's really. I think he was the Shrimp guy. Fucking great actor. But you asked if we could see RoboCop dying. Let's see if we can watch it. We might need to cut this out in the edit, depending
This
on
is the-
copyright
this
laws.
is the
and shit,
wrong-
but- No, this is
This
it.
is the wrong.
Come in here all by yourself.
This is the wrong scene.
This is the scene you were talking about. This is when Murphy
No,
gets
it's
killed.
not. The scene
Clearly,
I'm talking about.
if he's
is in the
telling you
very-
it's not, it's probably not.
It's in the very beginning where the robot cop kills the guy. I do not know. Have you seen RoboCop? You say you just watched it.
Okay, you're talking about the Ed 29 scene when he kills the guy in the fucking corporate office. I know exactly what you're talking
Yes.
about. But
But
if
doesn't because
If I
that's
say,
what I thought
if
you were
say-
talking about at first, Paul.
second.
But
Hold on a second.
I asked if it was
Get a word in here.
Murphy dying.
If I
Okay.
say robot cop, that means the first robot. A robot. If I say RoboCop, I'm talking about Murph. Negative energy this morning, everybody. We're really.
We're gonna need to cut a lot of this out.
We're not cutting anything, baby. Let's see. Let's see if he got it right this time.
I think this is the scene you're talking about. If it wants to
Just
load.
fucking with you. Absolutely, the scene I'm talking about. Yes, great work, Zach. Watch this scene. Oh my god.
Welcome to Doinktown, everybody, where we're watching clips from RoboCop.
We're watching Robo. It's basically just a RoboCop podcast. Podcast. I want that thing protecting me.
Yeah,
well,
you can tell this is a little puppet.
no, that's cool.
Effects.
Or what's it? Not a puppet, like stop motion. Like,
No, that's
Teeny
cool.
robot that
Droid
they
Series
blew up.
209 is a self-sufficient law enforcement robot. 209 is currently programmed for urban pacification, but that is
We
only the
could
beginning.
fast forward a little
yeah,
bit.
you know, fast forward to where he
Just
kills
want
him.
to see him shooting the guy.
Here we go.
Right there.
Please put down your weapon.
Oh, did you just shoot me,
You
man?
have 20 seconds to comply.
Yes, this is great.
I think you'd better do what he says, Mr. Kenny.
I think you better do what he says, Mr. Kenny.
I like how it roars like a lion.
15 seconds
I know.
required.
MGM.
You are in direct violation of Penal Code 113, Section 9. You now have 5
Damn.
seconds.
What's happening?
I need to watch this.
Physical force.
It's so brutal. Oh my god. There's so much blood.
I got something to say here. So they actually show that video to cops in training today about what to do when they pull over a black guy. This is the amount of force you need to use.
Yeah.
Yep. That's true. Doinktown, we go there.
And that's the main police chief thanking God they did their job correctly.
Yeah.
God, my
Alright.
boys are good.
Well, I'm gonna
The boys-
give.
He listened to my
They did it
prayers.
again.
I mean, I don't think we need to say any more about RoboCop after showing that clip. That movie is a solid 9 out of 10, and I'll give it 9
Definitely made me want to watch
dicks
it.
getting shot off. This guy shoots a motherfucking dick off in this movie. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it, RoboCop. And of course, I mean the original 1984, is it? The 1980 movie.
You're
1987.
telling me I was
it says
negative.
right here.
I was negative 8 years old.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about that. That's scary to me. So
Yeah. What were you before you were a human?
Huh.
honestly, I'm pretty
you-
sure like. So I know you're not a Mormon now, Paul, but I think Mormons are like one of the only religions that have an answer for that.
Whoa.
I wish
Actually,
I knew. I
I'm
wish I
sure
was
they're
still
not,
one.
but they
I
do
mean,
have an. I think they
yeah,
did have an
it's-
answer for that.
I think they all do have an answer for that because I think we're all souls in heaven. No, that's what Mormons think. Maybe.
No, Christianity, the one I don't even think there was anything about like before this shit.
We don't think about that.
It's like, dude, don't. Whoa, you're thinking too much.
Where did we come from? Don't think about that.
Don't think
You were
about
created. Yeah, I know. I get that part, but
Well, when a mommy loves a daddy, she gets bent over doggy style. This is how I was taught. And then daddy
your parents did it right. They taught you.
pounds her. Yeah.
You don't know how. Wait, you don't know how you got here? I fucked your mom.
Oh.
I
okay.
pounded
None.
your mom out
Don't be stupid.
on the back porch. Outside?
Oh, you guys are hilarious. You know what else I watched? I watched The Hateful Eight. Shout out Quentin Tarantino.
That's why there's so much negative
Right.
energy. It's your fault.
You're very hateful. Yeah, you
Not my
the
rage.
eight.
That's just always underlying.
In spite of my rage, I'm still just a cock in a gauge. I don't know. Cut
Yeah,
that.
we're not really firing.
A
We're not
cock cage
firing.
does not sound fun.
We're not firing on all cylinders this morning. It's daylight savings time, so you know
Yes,
Feels
we
we're
like
lost
it's
we've
an
quiet.
hour.
Feels
Let's
like
talk a
we're in a
little more
room
about
and it-
daylight savings time. We lost an hour. We're sleepyheads. You're
Zach,
a
can I
sleepyhead listening
comment?
to this too.
Can I comment
No.
on Zach's message this morning? His
No.
'cause
Did
Johnny
not say
said
shit.
we lost an hour, so let's start a little later. And Zach replies to his message and says, "We gained an hour, bro," or something. And very funny. And then quickly, like 2 minutes later, says, "This all this shit's confusing. Never mind."
Yeah, this shit confuses me every time.
I hear you, dude. I was actually thinking to myself, does this?
We
does the
lost
sun
time
come
last time.
earlier? Does the sun come up earlier?
I think the sun does come up earlier because.
But that wouldn't make sense because
Or
if
no.
it was 5 o'clock in the morning,
No, I
jump
don't
into
think that.
6
It's more like it
No,
actually
comes up later.
since I started
now.
doing the stairs,
I
guys.
don't know. I'm
When this
so-
happens, nothing changes. It lines up. It literally like the time changing lines up for when it. You don't. Nothing really changes light wise except for at night. It does at night, but in the morning, I get up at 6
gotta
every time,
change.
and it changes just maybe by like 15 minutes. But it's slowly like. The time changes in a way that is. It's like. I'm telling you.
Anyways, back to
Doesn't
the
change much in
Hateful
the morning.
Eight.
gotcha.
The Hateful
Gets
Eight.
right at 6:15.
I think it's great. Samuel L.
You know,
Jackson. You got
I
Walton
wanna talk
Goggins.
about-
You got Kurt
Okay,
Russell.
I'm just gonna.
Did you say
Kill
Samuel L.
myself.
Jackson already?
Yes, and Michael Madsen.
You
Yes.
fucking asshole! You leave out the most important character in that whole movie,
And
Michael
the
Madsen.
lady who plays Daisy Domergue is also really great. I don't know her name though, so let's look it up.
This is our worst episode yet.
Awful.
Do you got anything original to tell us? What else did you do while you were sick? Did you chug NyQuil and get all fucked up on robo tripping or what?
I did not chug NyQuil, but I did chug a lot of Dayquil.
You
And I
loser, dude.
I was still getting pretty high off of it. I mean,
You get high off Dayquil?
I feel like you don't get as high as you do on fucking NyQuil, but it's like you still
It
feel
still
shit.
does something.
Yeah, it always makes me feel like
Just like
excuse me.
Theraflu. When you're sick, when you're actually sick and you take some Theraflu, you get to a point where you're like, I'm I'm feeling good right now.
High as hell.
I always feel
Well,
very
it's like
foggy.
a dick floating. You're like heavy, but also like light at the same time.
Man, I'm trying to get sick.
No, it's
Why are you gay?
I have to watch
Oh yeah, so
these good movies that my friends don't want to talk to me about.
No, I just can't pay attention to anything.
it's just it's too hateful for me. I like the Grateful Eight, where they're all
Like
just very appreciative of each other and nobody dies at the end.
I mean, if you want to watch a movie where nobody dies at the end, yes, do not watch The Hateful Eight, because pretty much the opposite of that happens.
Oh, here he goes. His spoiling. He's classic for it, Zach. It's his favorite thing to do.
This is a 2016 movie. This movie came out almost 10 years ago, okay? I'm sorry if I'm spoiling something.
Don't say that 2016 was 10 years ago.
It was 9, so chill.
Yeah.
He's right, and it was actually 3.
And
Fuck you, man!
9 is the rating I would give The
Weird.
Hateful Eight. I guess I'm just gonna push away from fucking reviewing media because you guys don't want to hear it.
No, it's not your fault.
Let me
It's,
ask what do you
no,
want to talk about, Polly?
Oh, me? I have
Yeah.
something exciting.
what you got?
I had a therapist appointment yesterday.
Oh, shit. You're smart.
You want to know what I told her?
Maybe fuck yourself.
Yes.
I said, hey, maybe fuck yourself. There's nothing wrong with me, baby. She's like, so what do you want to talk about? I was like, I'm only doing this so my fucking girlfriend will get off my back. And she was actually pretty chill. She's like, bro, I totally understand.
Bro.
Let's just shoot the shit.
And then
Give me
she
$200.
fist bumped you.
She fist bumped me through the camera. We both shotgun fucking Coors Light. Oh, this bitch is fucking cool.
Oh, dude.
I'm clearly making a joke because I have some mental health problems going on.
Yeah.
But
I
no,
like
it was
this.
good. It was good. I talked to her. She gave me some cool anxiety helping fucking bullshit. You know, am I
She
right?
give you some
Am I right?
techniques to get through your anxiety, and she's like, we don't want to move to any kind of medication right away because
Actually, the opposite.
She's like,
I figured
talking
she's
for,
a
like-
doctor. She's like, I could say all this bullshit about breathing or like meditation or do you want some like Zoloft or something or Prozac?
You want pills? We were talking for 20 minutes, and she goes, "Okay, so what I'm hearing is, there's medication for that we could actually just pop right over here and we could get you squared away.
yes.
And I was like,
Capitalist
maybe let's-
medicine.
Let's
at its
wait a
finest.
second on that."
Yeah, it's like
I know for a
I
fact-
gotta consult with my buddy RFK before I buy any drugs.
I tried to explain that to somebody recently. Like, well, if you're talking to a doctor and you're already talking about mental health, chances are it's kind of their job to it's part of their job to sway you into taking some kind of medication for it.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
then
It's
they were,
definitely
they were
an
like,
option.
well, I think I have a good enough doctor to where they're not just trying to convince me of that. And I'm like, I know that both types of doctors exist, but
yeah.
for the most
I
part,
do-
they're trying to sell you some fucking shit.
Well, I do believe that medication can help a lot of people with severe.
No, it definitely, people need to be on some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
let's
don't know if
not
mine-
come off sounding like some Roganators.
No, I was almost like, I'll take the pills.
Well,
I'm just worried
Both
I'm gonna
exist
get.
at the same time.
Yeah. There's
I
a
don't want to fall in
nuance.
love with the drugs.
Yes, there's a nuanced take. You shouldn't get your fucking medical advice from idiots on a podcast. Let's just say that.
Well, you can take it from me though.
Ask for Xanax when you go see your therapist. Say, "Can I get Xanax?" And then that's what you should do.
Yeah,
If
can
you
I
have
just
anxiety,
open.
just get on Xanax.
Yeah,
Fuck,
just open up with
trying to, like-
asking for drugs for sure.
fuck trying to ground yourself. She was like, "You can try grounding," and I was like, "What does that mean? I'm not allowed to go outside or watch TV?" She was like, "That's very funny." And then she goes, "So here's what you do. So the technique is called 'Where are my feet?' Now, Zach, ask yourself, where are my feet?
Where
Where
are my feet?
Okay, and then you're gonna start shaking your feet. All right, shake them with me, guys. Shake your feet.
Shaking my feet. What does
You
that
guys
mean?
shaking your feet. All right, you can't figure out what shaking your feet means. Just like a little wiggle your toes, maybe shake, put your balls,
Okay.
put it on down.
All right, now we're getting into the groove of
Now
things.
you're feeling your feet, right? Now you're gonna
Yeah.
flex your calf muscles. Flex that calf. I know you got nice
Okay.
calves, Johnny. I've seen them. Baby
Yeah.
cow. Flex that baby cow. Okay.
All right, let's show it.
And you're gonna. Ooh, you have some chicken legs, bro.
That is a chicken long leg.
Oh.
If I've ever seen
It's
Ooh, I'm gonna
chicken
get a
Granddaddy
leg,
long
dude.
chicken leg.
Holy hell. You should not have exposed yourself like that, dude.
Hey, I live to
That's
serve.
like me being like, "Yo, guys, I mean, maybe my dick isn't that small," and then I pull it out, and it's like a micro penis, and y'all are like,
Just compare my chicken leg to a micro penis.
Dude, you
I'm
got a
proud of my
micro
chicken
penis.
leg,
It's a
baby.
granddaddy long leg, long
Look at
chicken
that.
leg.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
we're
you
turning
got some
people on.
chopsticks there. What the
It looks a
hell?
little bit better when you back it up some, I think.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was the
it's
angle I was
cool.
doing. Oh god, I'm gonna cramp my leg up doing that.
Yeah, so
calf
you just
muscles
move
gonna
your
cramp.
way up. You move your way up, and then you get to the top of the head. Then you kind of gotta start shaking your face.
Okay.
That's
No,
that's
she
grounding.
did give you
That's
some
the technique.
techniques.
No, she was real good. And then after we moved on from the medication, she didn't bring it up again. But I was kind of like hoping she would. And I'd be like, let me get some of that Xanax.
Like,
Yeah.
I've heard some
Trying to
pretty
make
good
some
things
money,
about
maybe.
like that, like morphine gel though. She's like, what? That has nothing to do with. No,
Morphine.
I
get
heard
the
that,
fuck out of
like-
here.
You know, cocaine is really good with treating anxiety.
Did you get into any
So-
fights with teenagers or anything though? I feel like you're
What?
out of all of us, you're the one who like argues with young people the most.
Me?
Yeah, you're constantly just getting into confrontations with people out in public.
I don't confront anybody in public. I am a shadow in public, dude.
I think I just realized why they call it a spit cover.
Oh, why?
Is it covered in spit?
You got jizz all over this thing. No, I did see spit on it visually.
Well,
I'm
what
a
about you,
ruler
Zach?
over here.
Have you confronted anyone? Have you any new encounters with your nemesis, the guy that works at Cookout?
Or confronted any demons
No.
within?
I have a new nemesis that doesn't
MacBook
know he's
Pro.
a nemesis really. No. So I sometimes go to this store to get vapes and vape related products. Marijuana.
Okay.
And you know, I think here in the state there might be some gray area on how you're allowed to sell it. It's legal, but getting it is a process.
Yeah.
But this dude, I went to the store that I always go to and get the shit, and I've never had any issue. And the guy was like, basically, we don't have that here. And I was like, all right, but what's this? They had like a Grateful Dead like eighth of marijuana bag like on display, and I'm like, okay, so what's this one? And he was like, oh, that's a display product. And I was like, okay, how much are the? And I said, how much are the pre-rolls? And he was like, oh, those are we don't have pre-rolls. And I was like, so what are these right here? And I pointed at the pre-rolls, and he said,
That's a display
oh,
product.
those are display products. And I said, all right. And I just left. I'm like,
So he definitely thought you were a cop. Did
apparently
you
I'm a cop now.
Yeah, well,
You shaved head with a mustache. You are giving off big cop.
I mean, I've been in there
honestly.
just
Yeah.
like this from the beginning.
You
You
were
know what I
wearing
mean?
your
Like,
were you wearing your cop outfit that you wore for Halloween last year in there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was your problem.
I did it with the
Yeah.
short shorts.
with the thong, only the thong. But there's a desk. There's like a, you couldn't see past the table. So
Now I'm just picturing Zach in a cop outfit, and then he does that stripper thing where he whips the pants off and starts
Yep.
dancing.
it was. I did realize that no matter how I responded, though, I would look like a cop. I looked like a cop with the way I did it. I would have looked like a cop if I was like, oh, okay, and left. I would have looked like a cop if I was like, no, you sold me this shit yesterday, because I did. But like, there's no way to. I was just like, I'm just gonna leave and look like a cop leaving. Like,
Weird.
Yeah, I got nervous in my spot because, it's usually the same people, but there was a new dude. And I walked in. Luckily, I kind of have that look.
nude?
Like, this guy's... I have the opposite of your problem where this guy's definitely not a cop.
No, you look like an undercover cop.
No.
I've never
I
had
look like
the
fucking
problem I had.
Chong, like a young Chong.
I always get the you go into a restaurant and they go, tips are mandatory here, and I go, clearly I look like a homeless person to you. Like,
Who said that?
that's happened at more than one fucking restaurant, Richard, where I'm like,
Tips are mandatory.
what the fuck?
Hey, listen up,
I'm
you cheap
fucking leaving, dude.
Right? Yeah. If anyone said that to me, I would not even fucking sit down.
Well, you know what I would do? I'm not tipping.
Yeah, that's a good way to
You
just
don't have
not
to.
get
They're
tipped,
mandatory. Full amount anyway.
Yeah, that's the way to. I mean, I guess you're just gonna get the fucking minimum.
That's what
goddamn
they're saying.
thing,
They're saying
basically.
like, we're taking a tip because we know. We don't think you're going to, but like, I mean,
Well, don't get me started on tip
but that's
culture
also
anyway,
me
dude.
growing up as
Oh,
like,
don't get started.
I don't believe in it.
what did
Are
you
you
wait? What
Steve
did you say?
Buscemi
Don't
in
believe in
Reservoir
what?
Dogs?
Tipping is bullshit. The fucking restaurant is subsidizing their income by making you pay the fucking server's wage.
Yeah,
What the fuck is that? Where did they get off?
Well,
They don't tip in
America,
other countries.
just like fucking health insurance, we're the only fucking geniuses that love systems that just fuck us over.
Yeah.
So, yes, America is one of the only countries that pays servers through almost exclusively through tips.
I'm starting to think this country sucks.
I realized, hey, what is this
Your
thing,
words,
guys?
baby. I'm usually
On
the
my
one
bank
spouting
account?
that fucking shit.
On all of my bank accounts, it'll be like interest rate. They're usually
What? How'd we get here?
Hold on. I need you to continue, but just that sentence sounds like something
like
who's
bad.
who sounds like so good.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna talk about
That's a
it.
hard pivot.
But what I was gonna say
I
though is
wanna
I
hear it.
didn't
I'm
realize
interested
until
now.
yesterday that I could follow the market just based on my bank account gives me a lot more information on my app than I thought it did. Is all I was about to say.
Oh, we're talking.
Oh,
You're
I
talking
gotcha.
market. We're having market talk.
Yeah,
here?
but I didn't even know.
Market.
Yeah, I kind
I
of
don't know
wanted to
anything about
avoid getting into this whole Trump nonsense with the tariffs and all that shit, but it's looking
Affecting
scary
things.
out there, baby.
Do you either y'all have any money in the old stock market?
No. And
I had mine in AMC. I
but
still have
I
my
am-
AMC shit.
If shit keeps going down like
might
this,
squeeze.
I might make some investments while stocks are cheap, But I'm glad I don't have any investments right now because everything's just going down.
Yep. Bloodbath out there, they keep telling me.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I have a 401k and shit, but I don't really have a control.
Oh, that must be nice. Must be
in
nice
what
having
that-
a retirement fund.
Oh, I guess
Thinking
that
about your
shouldn't be
future?
obviously. I don't know. I guess it kind of feels like something that I've had in almost every job, but not everyone's.
You're
got
gonna
one.
lose that. You're gonna lose that 401k.
I don't have a 401k, and I'm an idiot because I have a savings. I'm doing all.
You
the
should
things
have a
that-
401, because your job offers a 401k where they match.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's free
So
money basically.
You should get on that.
Yeah. But yeah, it's scary out there. Yeah, it's shit might start getting expensive. Tariffs aren't.
What do you mean start getting expensive?
Yeah, I
dude?
mean,
Are we gonna get
shit's-
They've
into
been
it?
expensive.
Shit's
Everything's
already
expensive. It's been
expensive.
expensive for 6 years,
But
dude.
Yeah, we can't blame-
prepared for
yeah.
things to go up because there's no way that's not gonna happen with this crazy ass fucking tariff bullshit.
okay.
We're in like a trade
Minimum
war
wage is
with,
going to go up.
with our neighbors. It's a horrible idea, and it's just going to drive the prices of everything up. So, yeah.
Well, I'm about to buy a truck and just live in it, so.
That's not a bad move.
Look forward to that.
And then this will just be from a library somewhere across the world.
That'd be sick. Speaking of traveling the country, did you guys watch that Gabby Petito documentary on Netflix?
Whoa.
No, that was
Netflix
fishy
doc.
from the start. When that was happening 3 years ago or 2 years ago or whatever, I can't trust anything that happens in that documentary just
Well,
based on.
Hold up. Pretend for a second I know absolutely nothing about Gabby Petito, because I don't.
Okay, let
You
me
want
tell
to
you.
lay some groundwork for me?
So, like 3
Yeah,
or
Paul
4
watched
years
it.
ago, she wanted to be a YouTube star, and so she and her boyfriend bought a van, retrofitted it for like a cabin, and they went cross country and were going to be like van life influencers. And after like she was gone for like 3 weeks, and then she lost contact with her family. And they were like, oh, she's probably just in the middle of fucking nowhere, gets no service. But then a week or so passes, and they're like, we get freaked out. So they call the cops, and then the story just blows the fuck up because she's a cute little white girl who's gone missing.
Pause. That's the part I
Pause.
don't understand. Continue.
What do you mean? You don't
I
think
have
she was
no
cute? You
idea
think she was
why it
ugly?
blew up. No, I think she was very attractive. I don't know why the story blew up at all. There's so many white girls
If
that
we
was
could
happening
explain-
to around. It's just fish. Like, it was fishy to me that was like so blown up. I don't even think the
It's just
dude.
how-
Is this a really common occurrence? I don't.
Yes, I don't think that dude killed his girlfriend. Go ahead. Sorry.
He
All right, wait,
probably
yeah,
did.
keep playing the spoiler
right,
alert. I'm usually the one doing that.
Becomes national fucking news.
That's
Everybody's talking about it. And then they release this cop footage. This van gets pulled over because somebody called the cops on him saying that there was a guy beating his girlfriend in the front seat of this van. They get pulled over. It's Gabby Petito and her boyfriend, Brian Laundrie. And
Laundry.
she's hysterical. I know, dirty laundry.
He's
She's
dirty.
hysterical. And then they like pull her out. They got all this footage of it, and the cops are saying that she is the abuser because she was like, I get worked up, and and I think she might have smacked him. There was definitely some bad. They were terrible for each other.
Mm.
But they have this footage, and then everybody's like, "What the fuck? This is all fucked up. The cops are stupid." Obviously the guy's being the abuser here or whatever. They take her to a motel, or no, they take him to a motel, a battered person motel that they get to stay for free. She sleeps in the van.
Wow.
And then they get back together, and then it's kind of like they lose track of him. And then out of nowhere, Brian drives back in the van to his parents' house in Florida. And then doesn't say anything about where the fuck Gabby is.
And his
The
parents
cops
are
go-
real weird.
The cops go to Brian's house and they say, "Where the fuck is Brian?" And they're like, "We're not going to talk about it. Talk to our lawyer."
Yeah, like
Oh.
he's here, but we're not talking to you, basically.
No,
Like
this
they
is
got a
sounding-
lawyer.
Sounded kind of
He
guilty.
won.
Yeah.
I'm very guilty.
Well,
And
no,
then-
that's why I think it's.
I'm just saying so far.
Yeah.
And then weeks pass or whatever, and then the cops are constantly trying to talk to the parents, talk to Brian. And then they show up one day to the house, and they're like, "Can we talk to Brian?" They're like, "He's not here." And like, "Where the fuck is he?" And they're like, "He went camping at some state park in Florida." So they're like, "All right, let's go find this motherfucker." They find this car, and then they search the entire park, can't find him anywhere. And then his parents are like, there's like a week after, his
They're
parents are
like,
like, "All right, let's go see if
Where's your fucking balls?
They're like, let's go see if we can find him." And within an hour, the parents walk right to where his remains are. And he
Wait,
killed
his-
himself.
Oh, he killed himself? So they're both dead?
Yes. They're both dead.
Oh, dude, murder
killed
suicide.
Yeah.
Murder extended.
But a little
to-
later.
Yeah,
He
a
tried to
little
get
later.
away with it. He did some, he texted from her phone, like, trying
dude,
to cover
he
up
definitely
and
did
act
that
like...
shit.
He 100% murdered her. Probably, they got in a fight, and he was... I don't know, it was his sister was like... They were trying to justify her dying.
What's this doc? What's the mystery? Because I feel like we already figured it out. What's the mystery? What's the doc about?
Well, I watched the documentary. What do you mean?
He summed it up for you.
Oh, you just summed it up. Okay, but like,
That
what
is
is
the
it?
mystery.
What's
How
it
does the
trying
story
to
end?
solve? I guess.
What the fuck happened? So
I
they talk to these campers, and they're like, did you see this van? And then there's some people who come forward. They're like, we saw that van on this day. So they're just kind of creating a timeline
Okay.
after that cop video, to where they were and what possibly could have happened. And
Okay.
I think she only uploaded one video onto her YouTube channel before she got.
Oh, okay. So, Zach, to answer your question of why this blew up, I think big reason is just because there's so much like footage of them together, and like you can really put a story
Well, I guess-
together, as opposed to one
As
where
a-
it's like there's no
somebody
these
who-
people aren't
yeah.
recording each other as much,
Okay, to answer your question, sorry I was interrupting you. That's all
No,
over the
stop.
fucking internet. That is all over my YouTube. That's why I was confused by it at the time. My YouTube is just filled with true
Missing-
crime that's happening
Missing
currently.
women.
Oh, okay.
Yes, missing women,
It's
men,
like, how do I get
all
away
the time,
with
like
this?
body footage of
How to
similar
bury a
situations
body.
that aren't
I
like
think
No.
there was something because I think this happened.
his body
during-
cam footage. There's a bunch of YouTubes that have
This
all
happened
of
during
this.
COVID. I think there was some element of people are stuck at home, and there's this captivating story, and it's also just like why do certain songs get big or something? You know what I mean? It's just like
Yeah,
how
no,
it
it was
catches.
just-
Yeah.
It's just a random occurrence that.
well, and everybody
blew
was
the
like,
fuck
well,
up.
it's probably because she's a pretty little white girl. I'm like, no, that's I understand you
But
saying that, but
that
that's not. That's
is-
also in the YouTubes that I'm watching.
It's a part of the spice.
The issue is they don't have nationwide coverage of missing Black or Indigenous or other women who are also missing and have similar captivating stories.
That's true. If you're
They don't go nationwide.
yeah, if you think you might go missing,
Yes.
open a TikTok account, record every second of your life.
And you're gonna get a massive coverage with a Netflix doc.
There you go. Yeah, you might
the
be dead,
documentary is
but at
pretty-
least you
I'll
have
just link
something the world will
other
remember
white
you
girls
by.
that are missing, and that there's YouTube. Like, just to give y'all an idea of what I'm saying, there's this very similar to her situation
Yeah.
happens all the time, unfortunately. like
Yeah,
to
man.
white people,
That-
I'm saying, and they don't go big because they're like.
Well, we
just
can't
'cause
have one
it's
every day.
Yeah.
People get sick of them. Just like
it's
we have
more of
school
what you're
shootings
saying,
every
I
day.
think. It's just for some reason that one, just like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's,
Caught the
it's
wave
sort of
right.
like the Hawktua girl. It's like, why? You
Yes,
know,
yes.
there's a million dumb videos recorded like that
It's
every day.
exact. That's the
You know?
perfect analogy. That's the
If
perfect
only she
analogy.
was-
Yeah.
If only she was in that van, am I right? Just kidding. Just kidding, Hawktua.
No, that really is the perfect analogy, though. That's why my brain was just like, I just don't just don't get it. Like,
Yeah.
Just for
do you
whatever
think
reason,
when
one
that-
of them just gets it. Like
Yeah.
lights on
Cop
fire.
footage came out, yeah, just hit every perfect avenue and just got blown the fuck up. But that being said, me and Raven we're buying a van and we're gonna start a van life. We're gonna be van influencers.
well, based on y'all's relationship, I have a feeling you need to be worried. No, I'm just kidding. You're like, yeah, it was her idea. She can't wait. She got all the
She put
cameras
this
for it. She bought a
huge life insurance claim out on me just in case something crazy happens.
just
in
in
the
case
wild.
something weird happens to me. We're gonna be doing a lot of hiking and stuff. So,
Ooh.
Why don't you go up ahead, Paul?
well, I want to get a cool picture for your funeral.
We need a good picture to put at your gravestone. I mean,
You guys visit the Grand
She's like
Canyon
on
and
those,
she's
like,
like,
little
just,
booklets or whatever
just
they
step
give out
over
at
the
funerals."
barrier. You'll get a way better picture. Like,
yeah, look over the edge.
Don't you want to be the fucking main subject in a documentary?
And that, honestly, if I die tragically, yes.
I do want somebody to be sitting in a recliner like, I'm getting cozy eating my Red Baron watching this doc about this dude Zach that got hacked to death.
Think about how much footage they would have from this. They would be like, oh, the documentary makers would be like, oh my god, we're in heaven. We got so much footage of this guy.
They
talking
go through and be like, we have no footage of them talking about anything.
So here's footage of him talking about how small his dick is.
And this one he's talking about his small dick again. And in this one he's talking about how small his dick is.
The whole documentary is about how this guy was traumatized by the size of his dick. It's like a real.
And in this one he didn't mention it, but they made sure to mention it for him.
They never let him live it down.
It's like he was trying not to in this one, and then
He's really trying to work on it.
And then this is why he suddenly exploded
murdered.
in a fit of rage and killed all those people.
That would be sick, dude. If you go on a mass murder rampage, because then, like, all your friends are gonna be like, why didn't I see it?" And then we're gonna tell ourselves,
Oh my
"No, it was
God!
there."
Who the hell cares?
That's what'll make Doinktown blow up if one of us becomes a
always
mass
there.
murderer.
You could always see it behind his. It was just like the cookout guy, then the guy at the weed store. He just snapped.
no, the one at the weed
is the
store,
first
it
two
gave me a
victims.
totally different feeling. It was like a what?
It's a big shop, not a weed
What?
store.
You're like, "Am I real? Am I here right now, or
I
is
just
this?
want to buy some fucking weed.
Just give me the marijuana."
Dios mío, man.
It rolls. It just made me feel weird because I always do feel like the opposite of like like I feel like I look like trashy or something. Like no one would ever expect cop just because like
Well,
I don't have my shit together.
that's how you were in your drinking days, Zach. You do not
You
look
look a
like
lot
that
better
anymore.
You look
You
like a
did look like that before, and that's probably why you think you still look like that.
I'm
but
somewhere
you
in
do not look
between.
like that.
I look like a cop to non-cops, and to cops, I'm like not a cop at all. They're like, that is not a fucking cop. Fuck this
That
kid.
scrawny ass punk bitch. Sorry, they wouldn't say that about you.
Shots fired, bro.
Are you a cop?
I don't know. Not
I
with this
love it.
mug.
Played that part way too well.
Well, hey, the sun
yes.
is coming up
Way too.
earlier or later. Where did we land on that with daylight savings time? Let's
No, it's
pivot
not about when
back.
it comes. It's not about when it comes up. It's about when it goes down.
Okay.
We will
comes up
have
with a
more
certain-
light.
Talk
time.
dirty some more, Zach. When it goes down, what happens when it goes down?
Ooh, I've got a thing for y'all. Okay, just to lighten the tension a little bit in here.
Lighten the tension.
Yeah, because I'm tense and y'all are too.
Very
So-
negative this morning.
Shouldn't pant sizes? I get that like a large is a large and everything. And a
Okay.
medium is a medium.
Here's our type 5 this week from Zach.
Listen to this though. Listen to this though, guys. Shouldn't large and pants be called a medium? Because when you see somebody with large pants, usually you're like, meaty, yum.
Okay.
Come on,
That-
Paul, where are you?
Oh,
Thank you.
Good.
you see that large
You're a
plump
good
thing, and then you
fella.
go, meaty, yum. That's
mean,
a big
dude, so-
beer.
That
Can
is
I critique you
ignoring
for a
the
second?
fact that pants usually go by length and width.
That's
with
what it's
numbers.
normally like a 32. It's a
Not
32,
always,
30.
though. Not
But if
always.
you buy
If you buy-
sweatpants,
Sweatpants.
they're mediums and larges and smalls. So,
and
the
some
joke
a
still
lot
works.
of activewear, which
Yeah.
is really
Yeah, it's a lot
annoying.
of leisure or active wear. Yeah. So
So I gotta
said
change. I
meaty
gotta
yum.
tweak. I have to tweak the joke to say, activewear bottoms.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that
I'll
rolls-
work on it,
It
y'all.
rolls off the tongue.
Yeah. You know how activewear sells in large, mediums, and smalls?
There
Well,
you
when
go.
you see someone in a small, you say to yourself, "I want small of that ass."
Oh.
I want all of that.
All right, I'm gonna need to hear Joe Pesci again, or no, that's Ray Liotta.
It's
Well,
really-
what's yours? You gotta think of an example.
All right, when I see dudes wearing activewear and they're wearing smalls, medium, or larges, when I see a larges, I say,
A larges?
"Whoa, look at that lar." Makes me want to jizz.
Oh.
Dude,
You should have said, when I see a couple of dudes wearing larges. I don't know. I like it. That was a good one. That was.
who's Lars?
Yeah, look at that Lars. Makes me want to jizz.
Y'all don't know how to speak or spell.
That is some
Embarrassing.
Let's get back to the daylight savings time for a second because it's related to.
It means we're
our
gonna have more
special
light
guest.
at night.
Yeah.
It means no worries.
How are we hot on daylight savings time or are we cold on it? I'm cold on it personally. I don't like the whole time change thing. I think it's fucking annoying.
I want it to stay how it is now. I want it to stay brighter longer through the whole year.
Just get rid of it. I'm over daylight
Yeah.
savings time. I'm sick of it. I'm done with it.
Yes.
But you know who we could talk to about this to maybe get this problem fixed here in Doinktown?
Who?
The sun himself.
No fucking way. We got the sun?
We have the body in which our planet
Soul?
Earth revolves around. Basically,
it's
the
fossil.
center of our
There's
galaxy.
Oh my god.
We have the sun himself. Now, Polly, do you want to get the hell on out of here so
I'm
we
gonna take my spot.
can bring
Tell
on
him I
the
said
sun
hi.
himself? And without further ado, welcome the sun, everybody.
Yo, what up, El?
What's up, son?
What's up, El Sol?
Hey, you know, I was just hanging out in fucking outer space. It's really dark up here, funny enough.
Yeah, well, shouldn't be too dark around you, but I guess it is.
Well, you know,
Space.
light doesn't show up in a vacuum. So I'm in the dark over here, man. It's
Yeah,
pretty sad.
It
I'm the
does.
dumbass over here, so that's why I asked.
Light
That.
does show up in a vacuum, but
Maybe in your Dyson sphere.
yeah, you must have been smoking that good, son.
Wrong.
You don't smoke weed?
No, dude.
Okay.
Your
Sounds like you
brain.
do.
Yeah.
I get that a lot.
Can you move your mouth away from the mic a little bit? I feel
Yeah,
like
you kind
you're-
of crackly.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry guys. I've actually never done a podcast.
Yeah, you're
is this
coming in
better?
a little hot, son. I can't blame you because you
Is that a
are a
joke?
ball
You are
of
the
exploding
sun.
gas and plasma.
Plasma, actually.
Yeah, there you go, plasma.
Nuclear. It's nuclear fission, I think, or fusion, is what fuels my
Yes.
core.
Yeah.
So.
If
Pretty
only we
sick.
could replicate that process here on Earth, we'd have infinite energy. And
Be careful,
that's
'cause it-
something the capitalists don't want because they want everything to cost money so they can maintain power over
Okay.
What's the capitalist, bro?
Hey,
You're
s-
getting
hey,
way ahead of
son.
me.
you.
I've got a
up?
big question for you. I think it's why we brought you here. What do you
Alright.
think about human beings? Daylight savings time and like trying to fuck with your schedule and like basically kind of like take charge of you and put their own like.
Excellent
That
question.
I hear
probably
you.
is it's kind of fucked up of us, right?
Yeah, I
Let me
agree.
ponder on that one. Let me ponder.
You have a brain.
Yeah. You know, humans, they always kind of think they want to control everything too. So I think it's fucked up. Like the sun just comes out. I come out when I come out, you know? And really, I'm always out. It's the earth spinning and revolving around me that does the sun cycles and shit. But I think humans
Sorry.
need to just...
I feel like I'm learning a lot this week.
I had to swallow there. I think humans just need to chill the hell out. Because, you know, another thing humans did, there's this thing called the ozone layer. And I've been trying to bust through that shit forever. And it's just there's a hole now, and I can get my big, fat sun dick into that ozone hole.
Well,
Fucking
luckily,
that
we
ozone
kind of, as a planet, sort of
That's right.
banned a lot of the gases and particles that were
It's
causing
too late, but
the hole in the ozone layer, and actually, it's repaired itself quite a bit. But we are still suffering from the from climate change, but it's not quite related to the ozone layer. We've actually done a lot of good work as a species to repair that ozone layer. So you must be kind
It's
of bummed
called-
about that if you're trying to penetrate it.
Oh, I'm still getting in there. It's called the greenhouse effect. So what happens is I bust through the ozone in a
Yeah.
tiny little hole, and then you dumbasses with your plants that are producing all the factory smoke and shit, the CO2 and stuff in the atmosphere. My sun rays bounce off the earth, go back up into the atmosphere, and then bounce off of the CO2 and shit you guys have in the air, and it bounces back, and it cannot escape into space. So you guys are totally fucked, but
Yeah, well, I mean, we gotta get that bottom line for these oil companies. It's gotta keep going up, you know. We gotta make more money, so we gotta sacrifice billions of lives for that to happen. And you know, I for one am proud to be in a system where we allow those sort of things to happen, right?
right
Amen.
on. That's tight. Is it getting hot in here? Is anybody else feeling a little hot?
You know what?
Maybe I'm nervous.
I'm
from
hot
the show.
about being pissed off about daylight savings time, though. Forget the environment. I want my hour of sleep back.
Well, you'll get used to it. I mean, there's still 24 hours in a day. Like, dude, you're kind of freaking out for nothing.
No,
you kind of
there's
sound
23
like,
hours
dude,
today, buddy.
Dude, but I don't understand that. There's what?
Well, you see,
I don't get it. Don't you get day?
At 2 a.m. this morning, instead
All right,
of
lay it out for me.
instead of going to 3 a.m. or at 2:59, instead of going to 3 a.m., it went to 4 a.m. So we lost
That's
an hour
totally bonk.
because of bullshit. Something about farmers or something. I don't get it.
Dude, farmers have been pissing me off for a long time too. Like stealing my rays to grow up little gay plants. Get the fuck out of here with your cute little corn stalk.
Oh
Fuck
shit!
you, farmers.
The plants are
But you didn't
gay.
expect that take. Plants are gay.
Are sun rays kind of like your form of jizz?
You got it, bud. When I bust,
Damn,
it's a
we're getting
nuclear
covered down
reactor.
here.
Fusion. Have you ever seen a solar flare?
So
What do you
does
think
that mean?
is?
So does that mean you're gay if you're feeding gay plants?
Totally. The sun, I'm coming out today, and it's totally
You're
fine. The
coming
sun
out.
is gay.
Coming out. You said you're always out.
Yeah.
So you're always out. You're always gay.
This is something I've been hiding for about 200 billion years. I am gay, and I want the world to know that it's okay to be gay. If the sun is, then
All right.
everybody can be gay, and you shouldn't hate somebody based
All right.
off their sexual orientation or who they think they are on the inside if it doesn't match their outside or what color their skin is. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm talking about loving your neighbor.
I love you, and I love that energy, son. But
Good.
just to reiterate, no need to yell. I know you're getting excited about coming out.
I've never done this before, and I get very excited. I'm alone. I'm always alone. No things can get near me, or I explode them. So.
You look like that R&B singer, Luis Miguel.
Underlay, underlay, underlay.
Okay. So you're not.
Okay.
You're not that
He's
guy.
one of
Then.
my favorite R&B music singers. He has that great song that goes something like
Feliz Navidad.
underlay, underlay, underlay.
Oh, he only knows that one. I don't know any of them, so that's fair.
I don't
But,
know.
yeah.
I know my mom, who's Puerto Rican, was a big old fan back in the day, but I couldn't tell you one of his songs. Anyways,
No, I don't actually get music.
Do you
up
have anything
here.
else,
Music doesn't travel in a vacuum.
do you have anything else to warm us up with? Any advice, Mr. Sun, before you gotta get out of here? I know you're a busy planetary.
I have one
planetary
request
body.
before you go. Also,
All right. Let me give Johnny something real quick that'll ease his mind about daylight savings for him real quick.
Ooh, thank you.
This is gonna be pretty heavy for you. I don't know if you're gonna be able to take it. Time is an illusion, man.
Oh,
So that hour, it never existed anyway.
damn! Whoa.
it's
Think
an
about
illusion. I wanted to.
All right,
okay,
what's
well,
up, Z?
I have
What you?
two things now.
Okay.
I wanted to say, just please, maybe give me some love. Don't give me skin cancer. if maybe just kind of look out for me up there. I love you, but can we like work together so I get enough of you, but not too much?
Now, are you wearing sunscreen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, then. Hey, if you wear a good SPF, I'll do my best to avoid giving you
All right,
melanoma.
cool.
But
I think we're on the same page there then now.
Oh.
What was the thing that you just said to Johnny though? You said
time
just-
is an illusion.
okay, yes, okay, that part. I do agree with you, son, but unfortunately us humans have all kind of like before we were around to agree with agree or disagree
You-
with them.
Boy,
Guess what? There's things like jobs and schedules and all that are not an illusion for us
you
humans.
guys
So
gotta cut
Johnny
that
has
shit.
to wake up an hour earlier, no matter the illusion of an hour or not. Still
actually,
does not.
I'm gonna call
Is
work.
anybody forcing you to work, boy?
Yeah, I'm gonna call
Yes,
work and be
yes,
like,
yes,
"Time's an
yes.
illusion, guy." Just say I
You
was
can
there.
do what. Let me tell you guys a little something that I learned a long, long time ago here in outer space.
No, son, you don't have
You can do whatever you want to do with your life. Ain't nobody
Oh,
telling
can
you
you?
it's your life, boy.
just.
If you
All right,
hate
well
your
then.
job, if you hate your life, you need to get out there and say, "I'm not doing it anymore," and you can become Jose
Um,
Raul. My
I've got a
face.
message for you. Then you need to take your own advice. You need to stop being so lonely, and then up there, and you need to do whatever you want to do because
Maybe I'll ask the moon if he wants to hang out tonight. He always says no. Can I get out of here? I gotta go.
So I just want to say, speaking of the moon, there is no face on the moon. Okay, back to you.
There is
Johnny.
an ass though.
There's
All
a
right,
man on the
get me
moon.
out of
You
here.
ain't got an ass on.
All right, son. Thanks for showing up. Any last words you want to impart us with?
Go to the beach this year. Tan, but wear your sunscreen and don't
Yes,
get me
sir,
tattooed
will
on
do.
you. And don't get the stupid Sublime, son. I
Yeah,
fucking
Sublime
hated
sucks,
that.
dude.
So
Yeah.
don't do
Not a
that
fan
anymore.
of Sublime.
Yeah, we're in Doinktown, not a fan of Sublime. So you heard it here.
No,
first.
the sun isn't. I don't
Son
mind
hates
your-
Sublime. Fuck Sublime. Fucking pussy bitches. Fucking
I'm with you,
bad
son. I
music.
don't like that band. Probably one of the more overrated bands of all time.
Very
you heard it here
overrated for
first.
sure.
And well, thanks for coming, son. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll
I
see
can't.
ya.
I don't have a YouTube channel, so I can't do that. But
I'll see
you
you
guys
next
have a good
time
one.
I look out my window, son. Have a great day.
Celebrate
Yeah.
me this solstice.
And
Later.
don't forget to go down on me tonight. Wink, wink.
Pretty sure you're shining on me right now. Not
I'm
Johnny
always there.
because he's in his cave.
All right, see you later, son.
Doinktown's a fever dream. Welcome to Doinktown, where the fun don't stop. Johnny
Wow.
rising to the top. Ain't no limit to the joy that we
Wow, what a bit.
That was
Or
nuts.
what a guest.
Johnny.
That's a pretty high dollar guest. How much did that cost?
Ooh, it was $1 billion.
$49 it cost. That's why we didn't pay for the.
Oh, that's why you had to drop the.
That's why we stopped doing the sound drops.
Yeah.
The soundboard.
Wow.
All right,
That
well,
was fun though.
with
The
that
sun's pretty cool.
why don't we go ahead and talk about what we learned this week? Polly, what'd you learn?
What did I learn?
Yeah.
The sun is I think the sun is a very insightful, spiritual, powerful symbol in our lives. We can use the sun as an example to better ourselves, and we can be our own shining stars on Earth with each other. Shine on
That's
each other.
appropriate.
Shine on, you crazy diamond.
Yes, Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
My brother has that tattooed on his arm.
Nice. What'd you learn this week, Zach? Also, are you a jerk, a fool, or a useless person?
Well, I'm a useless person. I think you should have asked Paul first because he went
know.
first. But
I didn't do
I'm
that.
gonna go ahead and take useless person this week, even though I think I was kind of a jerk too. But I feel more useless this time than anything.
I feel like
Learned
all
this
three
week.
today.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of feeling like all of them.
Any new
But,
people
or-
here? We do this.
Actually-
We do this most weeks, where we talk about the doinks. Who's the doink?
Don't need-
it's a
don't
fool.
need to explain
it's
What
a
are you
jerk.
doing?
It's a
What are you
useless
doing?
person.
You
I'm
don't
just
need to explain this.
Explaining.
It explains itself.
Oh God, maybe I'm a fool.
You are definitely the fool with that
You're
explanation.
the fool
Sorry,
now.
Zach.
I was
All
about to.
right.
say that.
Johnny's the fool. Johnny's the fool this week. I'll take it.
I am useless, but did I learn anything? No.
Okay.
I learned that apparently I look like a cop now, and you can't buy marijuana.
Oh.
That does
Well,
suck.
it's the one good thing about having a slightly darker pigmentation. No one's gonna not sell me weed, thinking I'm a cop.
They're gonna sell you overpriced weed, probably.
That does happen though. Yeah.
Hey, did you guys ever think about how cop spelled backwards is POC, person of color? And what do
Oh.
cops hate more than anything? POCs.
Oh, it's like the reverse cop. Yeah. I
That's
learned.
something I learned.
That's damn. Some
I
heavy
learned
shit.
that I'm a fool. I learned that daylight savings time makes perfect sense, and I should stop complaining because time is an illusion. And I also learned that you should like, share, and subscribe to Lords of Doinktown, Lords of Doinktown on our Instagram. If you're coming from there, thanks for watching. And slam that subscribe button for us. We're gonna make $1 million from this stupid podcast. And
No, y'all were thinking. Wait, I didn't do
Zach
that.
said thumbs up.
It's
Thumbs
my
up.
eyebrows.
That was thumbs down.
Yeah.
Wait, y'all were thinking that we were gonna make money from this?
Yeah, we're gonna make a mill. A cool
Not anytime
mill.
soon.
Yeah.
What else?
I hope that's not why you're doing this.
About that.
Check out Paul's videos on YouTube. Hit us with a Zach.
I didn't even make a face that time.
It can
We
read
can check
your
that.
mind,
We can check
dude.
back.
Yes.
No, I like Paul's videos.
Oh, you don't like my
It just
fucking
does like this
YouTube
like 3
channel, bro?
times.
Check
it's
out
gotta be my eyebrows.
CM Johnston on YouTube, and last but not least, call us at 530-420-6668. Leave us a voicemail, hit us with some cues. Anything else you guys want to plug?
Oh, I got one more. You never asked.
I would
never got
plug
to
my
say-
Instagram, but y'all always get pissed when I do it, so I'll just
I don't.
keep on moving along.
Plug that Insta,
Why don't-
Kiz.
Why do we get pissed?
You don't get pissed, but if you watch back, every time I do it, y'all go. It
All
just
right, do
gets
it now,
really
so-
quiet, and then Johnny
do it.
goes, "Okay, so anyway, call and
yes, mhm.
leave
Plug-
a
plug your
voicemail if you
Instagram.
want." I don't know what the fuck he was just doing.
Plug your Instagram so I can give you a better face.
Give him a face.
Cold cheddar cheese.
Yes, follow Zach's Instagram at Cold Cheddar Cheese. And again, our podcast Instagram, Lords of Doinktown. What else you got?
That's it. We trail on like the Trail of Tears at the end of these shows.
The Trail of Tears.
We
Okay,
do
this
not know
one's
how
the
to
worst one
wrap
we've
up.
ever done.
We do not know how to wrap up a goddamn show.
Trail of Tears more like the Trail of Queers, am I right?
And that's where we end it. Perfect. Thanks for listening. Let's get the fuck out of here.
That is one big pile of shit.
That's oh my God! Who the hell cares?
Alright, we'll see you next week, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Peace.